So everybody that goes on vacation experiences traumatic stress compared to somebody else. So simply going there and doing that, because a lot of people view, I think, mostly unjustly, is that military people are uneducated and they get out, they just don't see what they get in, and they can't come to terms. That's why they do that. That's not why they do that. Most of the people are not, there's an exception.
Wait, it's not why they.
It's not why they rock out. That's not why they fall out of society.
I think that those are the reasons why they ended up.
A lot of people. When you look at and the way that it's practical, it is practical to bring order in life, like economically, psychologically. So if you look at throughout history, you're going to have some sort in America, in Western world, and it is
Right.
other things, not just like dollars, but now history.
Okay. So what do
What I want is hit the fight for the wrong ones. The kids not going to war because of something projected or the kids not going to war problem. I mean, there's not like a two people in town now.
Yeah.
It's a nationalist group, right? And so one of the reasons why it's ridiculous is long you go back and the reason is if something and that belief has to dovetail with the needs. What that means is they know because there's always they are going to want to fight. So that's part of the reading. That's why you go to school and start reading. And they condition you, and not only do they condition you to yourself, but condition you to your kids. That's why you see things like that.
Do things like vaccination, fluoride water.
I would say so. That's kind of a different conversation, absolutely. But one of the things that I found, apart from myself, fluoride, one of the things that calcifies oxide.
Yes.
Right? The military doesn't want that.
No, but they want you to go there.
Right, right. But I'm saying once you get in, you're actually putting food in the food. You're generally not drinking. For us on the ships, we're not drinking regular water. Which a lot of times if you see, you're drinking a lot of water.
Right.
You didn't have those types of toxins around.
Desalinate.
Exactly. And so that's one aspect of it. But back to the topic of suicide and why does somebody do it in the first place? You got this thousands of people. Does everybody know there's tons of medical services out there? There's a suicide hotline. Everybody can call. Everybody knows that. There's but I mean, this is not even that. Suicide. I mean, it's like, so it's not anything. So the numbers have really escalated in the last 22 right now, over the course of this conversation, and why do people do it in the first place? See, this is one of the things that is where I said it murder machines, they actually do the people that are orchestrating everything. They do the bigger picture. Well, I'm not talking about vice president of this or vice president of that. Way, they want us dead. If you go to the Department of Homeland Security, they will say one thing you have to watch out for. like going to blockchain, just sort of being a form of veterans or form of service, because what I'm going to do is, once you get out of it, you start having in society and realize you see what it is that big part of your life. So not only do that, they really need to do it. You're in a second class, and you live your life with a certain amount of collective needs as far as who you actually work with, spend your time. Mind functionally responsible. It's a fantastic place to be functionally responsible. A lot of stuff they actually see movies are actually kind of accurate, where hard drinking, rough and tumble person, not a dime thing, but it's every day in a certain country. Does that perfectly. It's personal life. Right stereotype you see. That's kind of true. Because no matter what happens, I mean, you really got to speak up. I mean, it's either drugs. If it's not drugs, that's the easiest way to get it out. You really got to do it. I mean, you shouldn't have gone in the first place. You get that'll do it. That'll let you not getting out. It'll let you stop it. Yeah. But
You will make it.
yeah, that'll do it. But the safety net that you experience, because no matter what, you succeed. You will get a paycheck. No matter what,
every time.
As long as you show up, as long as you do your job, it's pretty hard not for that to not happen. So there's a certain amount of safety there.
Yeah.
And that's the
Even if you're going wild.
yes. And so you have that, plus you have an element of camaraderie. People in the military have a particular form of communication. Sometimes you can talk to somebody until they've been in the military without knowing their capacity. And it's the way they confirm information. So like if you were
Affirmative instead of yes.
exactly, and here's something, but even if somebody says something, go ahead and say something.
Okay. What did you have for dinner last night?
What did I have for dinner last night? I had, like I said,
So you're repeating the question.
so you repeat everything. You repeat that to confirm the other person, understood the answer, and then move on.
Okay.
So communicating with somebody for me,
Okay.
because that's what I'm
Lot of clarity.
Because there's 30, and you ask me a very direct, simple question. There's not a lot of things. Not the most creative environment. Right when you get acclimated with that, this is why, and this is one of the big deals we see in corporations. Or companies, they're built on the same model. Most of it. That's top down, but communication is very important in any environment. And so there's a particular. So what one of the reasons why I think it's neat because it used to communicating very directly. You get used to being able to look at it. It really depends on the place it's not. And there's always a spirit of work to do no matter where you're at. So if you're a hardcore, die-hard, very ambitious person, they can really so you look at that responsibility, you can get that in a minute, right? You look at the same person, the same or different person, the same age, the exact economy, higher rank, a bunch of medals, that's the kind of conversation.
Right. Kiss ass.
No, not that. There are them. And to the military or outside the military, it's a bunch of people just standing around shouting orders. That's not what there's a man's time. And if that's what it was, but we have these people that are in many cases very, very highly trained, very specialized in what they do, and very good at what they do. And they're used to a very high talent, right?
Yes.
Work early, work your ass off all day. You have time off at night, do whatever you do at night, back in the morning. 10 years of the military, and all the same things. There's times I got hurt, and I couldn't that's it. That's not good. Right? And when you're acclimated to it, you're injecting it out to splitting separation.
That's when the stress
That's
comes
what
in.
the stress is. It's not from what you actually experience. The stress is not necessarily any particular thing that you experience in the military. It's just
It's just the transition.
the transition out. I have never acted. Never. I was in for 10 years. I was in years. Virtually the whole 10. Never. I got 2 years of convention, looking at law. You know, and get used to having a certain set of rules that you just live by. You know, those are some things now. Be patient. That's why you see a lot of going right back going right back into
It's safe to understand it, yeah.
corporations. My first job was in corporation info. Right. And I got my dream job. My job that I was trying right out of the gate. So I literally had been looking. I knew what pretty much going to happen within 3 months, 4 months. So it was starting to look. I actually
They were looking for
They were
you.
looking for me. Yeah, and it was the highest in my field, corporate training, and stuff like that, or my certification that got to practice stuff out what I need to do, what to do in this situation. I went.
And what job?
It was a corporate training, and the rule was about high tech. As it told me to look at. You're not going to figure out how to get out in the can't use what they really use specifically to library for the field. I got exactly what I was an expert in that. And I had surpassed the blue collar.
It wasn't about the semiconductor, it was about the training process.
It was a training process. I had never worked in semiconductors, but I mean, I had to train.
That's just a widget.
Exactly, exactly. But I had very technical engineering background, so I got it. And so it was too slow. It was too easy. It was, I was driving. I was going crazy out of my skull. And I was there. I made it a year and a half. Right?
You wanted to see more productivity and like.
I was very good at what I was doing. I was excelling in it. I had developed an interest. And so I had our departments. So it was a big company, and we got but you know, it was like show to work, go to work at 7, 8 o'clock at night, finish at 5. Everybody was talking. Even managers, like, was still working around and stuff. So I was used to it. Very simultaneous. I was used to it. It was a corporation. It's like, you know, there were things going on. There were things stuff, but for my occupation, it was just like, there was. I had to do stuff. I had to brainstorm projects. And I did what I did. For me, what the expectations were, I never memorized. And it was the top of my team. You know, so I was used to doing this stuff that I was doing as like collateral duties in conjunction with all this other stuff I had. And then all of a sudden, you know, my job is moving, and there wasn't really room. Like I wanted to go and sell, you really can't do that. Corporate stagnation, you know, things just like that. So I had to get out.
I can also imagine that, like, when you're on the shift when you work, you have your teams.
Yeah.
And then when you're off work, your same group of people are out drinking at the same bar
A lot of
together.
times, yeah, or people on this way.
Or, yeah.
And there was
So you're living with people.
Exactly. Yeah. And,
It's just from work to play.
right, exactly. And there's a certain amount of fitness, like, and that's where I'm psychologically fucked up. Because what I learned to do, it took me years, where I said I can't have an I but I'm not, the idea to me is such a natural, it's not even possible. I don't think I've ever had it. I had a couple of girlfriends, but they were involved in this stuff. Creatively, and the ones that weren't just yeah.
Well,
And so, like, even if somebody came with all this having a relationship with works, they had to sort of be involved in some way.
you know, my whole background is completely the opposite. I have no structure, no system. And yet, every relationship that I'm always trying to recruit whoever I'm into doing projects that I'm doing. And I don't feel like as much of a connection to that person.
Yeah. Yeah, and so
the idea.
yeah. But I mean, I think that that's a lot of the artistic. That could be part of it as well. So I'm not saying that specifically only from body essays, because I'm sure many people don't have that experience, right? But that's one of the things is the acclimation practice, right? Because they have this standard, whatever they are, that just don't exist in the school. And then they feel you because you really kind of do these classes. You know, for example, people find it actively in the military these nights. Yeah. Get this nice. Oh, get these and you're after you get out of your shit, the day after. You're no longer just you're just and the most we can do is but the people regularly they don't really bother me not as much. It really bothers me when people will interested in service. We don't want to know what your problems are. We just want to do this and be afraid. It's supposed to look better. It probably doesn't, but that's okay. It's still popular. And so, but when people get all these veterans, we do thousands of dollars without the military. And the VA is not they do the federal government certainly. And it really is and it's not that all veterans do that. We're not talking. When people have this idea, they have these ideas of young kids that go out and take advantage of, uneducated children, sports, come out, stuff. Does that happen? Sure. Those are always the ones that are highlighted. This person was flat this back, a little hard to beat, right there. Oh, look, they lost the leg. Oh, they lost the leg. After the you kind of get you should you should support what there's guys like this that fight that's what you do. You have to find right? So you have to come to terms with what you've been a part of, what you're part of now, training and all that. And you have difficulty in society. A lot, like I said, you have to reduce the size of control. Then your trust is, how do I do it? And I've heard this and it's happening. What you do when you're involved in the most part, yes, and what you process, you're responsible. the servant, other people. And so you get into this, people do this acronym, the baby sample, never get volunteer. And, because, but you get into this thing, it's like, oh, that's not you see the numbers. And then what happens is people go out and they're like, well, because in the military you have this sort of standard people supposed to be right? Negotiating before and just go out and do it. And so a lot, I do this with them, and I heard all kinds of things. Well, you take advantage of it. You go into a situation where you want things to happen, you do okay. This is good on. You want to volunteer for this, you just volunteer. And so you find that you get these veterans coming out. Yeah, you get veterans coming out. You don't really know how to navigate because with the synaptic pathways are it's early 20s to late 20s, and that's where we form our ability to relate, right? And so when you're dealing with people that rarely ever violence you don't have those defenses, right? And then also, you're used to working with a team of people that have your back. A lot of times, you don't have the opportunity to build this social network that so what happened is so you're reading going back to see people who are on the beach and spend the last several years creating friendships bonds. They created friendships in college, let's say, they're going to have forever. Those people that you were serving in the military at some age, probably don't even know you. Or you're just a distant memory, like this guy who's I'm on a couple of groups of guys before shit and stuff, but we're not friends. We have a bond back there, and there's a bond. So it's not like we're
No high school reunion.
nobody, I'm sure they did it, I was part of it, but the whole things happen all the time. It's a different kind of bond. It's not like you and I went to a party. Great group of people, right?
Yeah.
You got that bond, and some of them at the same time.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
was
the
a fly on the wall. I ended up being
and so that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get that. And so when you become, if you're a standalone person out there, you don't have the support of people. What happens? You know, what happens is one of the things you feel, you have a sense of pride, you have a sense of ability of what you're actually doing. But you don't feel consistent with value to operate at your highest capacity, they find those, right? And so,
yes, that's true. It's true. Mediocrity
rules.
Mediocrity rules.
Yes,
I watched my life go through years of doing really, really well, and like you're really good at something, you're just gonna like they're gonna keep you right there.
Well, the first thing you do is you put somebody in the office. Yeah. They don't like you because you're new guys.
Oh yeah, I would fire that.
Yeah. I was told that I was DJing at night. I was like doing what I had to do. I would finish work and gotta do something. And so yeah, I had to get out. But a lot of people, 22 grade, and these are this generally this is kind of a weird part. You have these ideas themselves. They're on the streets, you find the drug addictions, they're calling suicides, there's all kinds of perceptions of happening. But usually they have a sense of honor, a sense of pride, feel good, and all of a sudden you find yourself your benefits that happen to the client. And says, oh, that's it's not a real problem on that payment for you. That's not that and if you file minimum, and chances are it's a no, do it.
Another year and a half.
My claim, no, 6.
Same process for SSI. You're getting
Something like
that.
that.
2-year process. Yeah.
And so their goal, their goal is really to be really understand what is possible. You know, it's easier to do the field than that kind of support. We've already done it. You know, and so as
They were expendable.
you spend over, it's like 30 spend product. We all want it. So yeah, people that we think back, working around better, well, we get more better. To say, you know what, it's okay, I can go out the office. But if they saw what was really this, nobody cared. All that stuff. And that's why they do that. Because they know they get fed back.
What do they say? Young dove before come.
That's absolutely right. And so it's just you breath out there. But so somebody makes that choice to do it, all of a sudden they're faced with an unsupported family that isn't connected at all, or a broken family. Say whatever the gay activity, and then all of a sudden he finds out going from two broken to zero. And these aren't Hispanic, they're sense of honor. And so they look at, wow, what I have to do forward is a meaningless life, full of arduous emotions that I realize I don't fit in with people like this. They ask me to do something. And this is where but I feel like but if you go and for the most part, everything was if you happy or not happy gold rush, happy it doesn't matter.
If your leg was shot off, then it got your country.
They know exactly.
Okay.
So anybody who goes to do it now, with any kind of concern whatsoever, they have to do and applications have been scientifically proven to increase suicide and violence.
Yes.
So you look at all these not veterans, but I mean all these kids, some of the Navy shooters, all these guys, they're all on the side of fucking drugs. And how what we is fine is, well, they're already doing this and you're taking drugs and drugs just weren't and the drug was too heavily. And this would have happened anyway. Or you just take drugs. But that's what you said. The reality is the drugs are designed because this happens to drugs are designed. Matter of fact, working back to suicide. Where's your big television show about that? You don't have to suicide. Why? Nobody gets suicide. It's called self. And so it's a kind of form of psychological warfare where if you can, so the VA has policies. So for example, let's say you're going to disability status, They'll give you enough money to live on, but not give you enough money to live. And then they'll also have enough people to not like live at all.
And if you do work, you get
Then
taken
we'll
away.
take it away. So it's a catch 22. So they trap you into this world of poverty. They're not allowed to have legal.
Second quick.
Okay.
Uh,